I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Spider-Man, issue number 7. Jessica Jones has discovered Miles Morales' secret identity. Will his double life get out? What will his parents think? Let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? So, as the comic opens up, we can see Miles having a terrifying nightmare about the Hulk going rogue and killing all of the Avengers. Wait a minute, is Miles just having this dream, or is this part of the whole shared vision thing that Ulysses was doing? I mean, I know there's been some delays and rejiggering in the Civil War II release schedule, but I guess this happened before Clinton Barton killed the Hulk. Speaking of bad night's sleeps, Miles' parents aren't getting along much better. His mom is tossing and turning after her last meeting with Jessica Jones. You see, Miles' grandmother had hired Jones to investigate their son and see why he was not doing so well in school recently. Obviously, Jessica discovered that he was actually Spider-Man, but when Miles' mom pushes the issue, Jess gets mad and asks her to leave. It's funny, her husband makes a great joke there saying, "You're lucky that superpowered woman didn't put you through a window," a reference of course to the first issue of Alias. Perhaps the most infuriating part is Miles' mom still wasn't able to call Jessica Jones off, so now she's going to have to confront her mother about the whole thing. Miles is of course still very conflicted about whose side to take in this upcoming second Civil War, so he tries to get some guidance from none other than Bombshell. Yes, that's right, his friend Bombshell from the Ultimate Universe. She survived too. Bendis made reference to her in the first issue of this post-Secret War series, but this is the first time we're actually seeing her. Bombshell's sage advice to Miles is that if he chooses not to choose, then he's still made a choice. How very zen and very Rush of you. Only the thing is, this new young Spider-Man actually does kind of agree with Iron Man on this one, that Ulysses is dangerous. In fact, in a nice piece of background dressing later in this very same issue, we'll see Miles in English class covering authorial intent. Basically how when any writer writes a story, they're taking in accounts not just from themselves, but accounts and experiences had by other people all around them, but they can't help but change and manipulate what they're writing, even if that wasn't their intention, obviously trying to draw a correlation to Ulysses. Bombshell, of course, if you didn't know, her mother is a criminal, and because of that she has a very different take on the superhero community and how they do things, saying, how do you know you really want to help Tony Stark? How do you know he just doesn't do what all rich, powerful white men do, and that is trick you into thinking it's your idea when it's not. As the comic winds down, Miles is forced to leave class early and put on his Spider-Man costume when he gets a call for Iron Man. Apparently it's all ready to pop off and he wants his young little protege by his side. Spider-Man is of course blindsided, however, by the last-minute intervention of Jessica Jones, and she's brought a friend with her too. Why, it's Cage, Luke Cage, and they want to have a little heart-to-heart. Spider-Man number 7 was an enjoyable, if ultimately meandering kind of issue. While I'm certainly not a fan of drawing out the will he, won't he aspects of Miles Morales pledging a team for this second Civil War, I did like all the interplay between characters this issue, especially Miles' parents, who have become real great supporting characters unto themselves in this book. I also really like the idea that it seems like Miles Morales is going to pick up 2 more superhero mentors to add to his ever-growing list right next to Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and Iron Man in the form of Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. Hey kiddo, Peter, Tony, those are rich heroes with rich hero problems. Let us show you how we do things down here on the street level. And while I may not have been the biggest Bombshell fan around, it's clear that Bendis has a passion for the character, and I'm guessing other people are fans too, so it's nice to have her back. She does have a nice interplay with Miles. She is pretty much his polar opposite, but they're still friends and still get along, which is always cool to see. Overall, I would feel comfortable giving this one a 7 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.